Wrestlers like Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Rhea Streak, and many more call WWE home at the moment. Wrestlers like Ripley, Cody, Rhodes compete for the Stamford-based company every week. But along from all these superstars, the organization also has wrestlers who are injured and missing out on the action, although having enormous potential. Bronson Reed is one famous athlete who has neglected his career since the Survivor Series of last year. Here are 4 options for Reed to get back into the Stamford-based promotion that he left. About 8 months ago, Bronson Reed planned to assault Seth Rollins in order to get the attention he craved. Although Reed was not victorious in the contest, he became well known and was subsequently cast in Survivor War Games last year. With his success in assaulting Rollins, Reed may return to the ring with a strategy to eliminate CM Punk. Once WrestleMania is over, the Australian superstar might challenge the world's top wrestlers on Raw and leave a lasting impression. It would be entertaining to see Reed and Punk go at it. The World Heavyweight Championship match between Gunther and Jey Uso will take place at WrestleMania 41. This encounter promises to be entertaining, and the victor may have the unenviable burden of facing Bronson Reed. Note that when Reed returns to the Stamford-based promotion, he is reportedly going to get a huge boost. For that reason, it would be expected that he would immediately pursue the championship. In his most recent appearance for WWE, Bronson Reed assisted the Sokoa lineage in their match against the Roman Reigns bloodline at Survivor Series War Games. While it's true that Reed was on the losing side of the match and suffered an injury in the process, he may be interested in picking up where he left off when he returns to WWE. However, he may decide to team up with Jacob Fatu instead of Sokoa and compete for tag team titles on SmackDown. In Survivor Series War Games, Bronson Reed allied with Solo Sikoa instead of Roman Reigns, but his move backfired when he lost and even damaged himself. This gives Tui an opportunity to show Reed switching allegiances. According to the creative, after thinking about everything that happened following Reed's injuries, he realized that Reigns is the first tribal leader. Because of this angle, he may end up being the new enforcer for the previous unchallenged WWE champion. Jacob Fatu is one of the most charismatic and physically dominant superstars in the WWE. What if Jacob Fatu, who is 346 pounds and has an aggressive, violent wrestling style, were to join WWE, specifically to form an alliance with Roman Reigns, the current WWE Universal Champion, and become Reigns' bloodline enforcer? Fatu has been a formidable force in promotions like NLW and Major League Wrestling, where he has become a respected and feared opponent. The combination of Fatu's untamed, hard-hitting style with Roman Reigns' stern, calculating appearance will undoubtedly thrill fans from the get-go. When Fatu recruits an enforcer to join his tag team, they might become an unbeatable group that could take on any tag team in WWE with their combination of strength and accuracy. This post delves into 4 possible scenarios where Jacob Fatu makes a triumphant comeback to WWE, while also considering how his enforcer tag team partner may enhance his athleticism. From sheer powerhouse troops to strategic thinkers, each of these options would bring their own distinct flavor, forming a deadly partnership. We take a close look at the 4 potential tag team dynamics, including the powerhouse, John Jacob Fatu, a mechanical beast, and an artificial one, Omos, and Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu may be paired with the magnificent giant of a Nigerian celebrity. He has been portrayed in WWE as an almost unbeatable power, standing at 73 feet and weighing a massive 403 pounds. He demands attention with an aura of intimidation that complements his physical power and stature. As he has not yet settled into a regular position on the main roster, he may form an unstoppable faction with a combination of sheer strength and unparalleled in-ring devastation if paired with someone like Jacob Fatu. The reasons why this group succeeds. Distinct physicality. Fatu and Omos are both enormous, terrifying monsters who would easily destroy any tag team they faced. Since Omos is much taller than Fatu, the two of them might form a devastating double team, with Omos using his bulk to throw opponents off balance, and Fatu delivering devastating high-impact attacks. Power and strength. When it comes to power, Fatu and practically would be unrivaled, as a result of his might and reach. Whereas fast and powerful, Fatu Their combined strengths would be so great that they could destroy their enemies. The capacity to execute simultaneous techniques, such as a double clothesline and a double choke slam, and explosive devices would force any squad to play defense. The harmony within the Bloodline family. The Bloodline, a Roman Reigns faction, focuses on the importance of family loyalty by incorporating Omos into the group to protect Jacob Fatu. One may argue that it is only natural for the family enterprise to grow in this way. The two might be considered related in the Bloodline, creating a close-knit partnership that strengthens the Uso family's position of power. Perspective plots. Currently, the tag division of WWE is crowded with teams like Imperial and Yoso's New Day, ensuring tag team supremacy. A new threat might come from a combination of Fatu and Omos. Because of their size and unpredictability, the champions may have to change their strategy to deal with them. Due to their overwhelming dominance, Fatu and Omos may soon become the best tag team in the business. Encounter with the Roman Sheamus and Drew McIntyre of the Viking Raiders, Bobby Lashley and his Injured Business Group, or Fatu and other gigantic tag teams or forces may spark a high-stakes conflict. This situation may be the ideal setting for the long-term narrative possibilities presented by the notion of an unstoppable force confronting an immovable object. Too vicious and quick. Walter Gunther and Jacob Fatu. An intriguing alternative would be for the Austrian powerhouse to team up with Jacob Fatu. With his cerebral and physical dominance. Gunther real name. Walter Gunther has become a formidable opponent in WWE, and he has held on to the Intercontinental Championship for a long time. He is the ideal counterpoint to Fatu's more explosive and disorderly style due to his technical expertise and brutality. The combination of their strength and accuracy might make them an unstoppable tag team. Power and accuracy are the reasons why this team works. Fastness, aerial maneuvers, and physical power are what Fatu brings to the table. Technical wrestling and systematic devastation are areas where Gunther may excel. Together, they form a versatile duo that can throw down devastating blows or engage in strategic submissions or mat wrestling. The combination of Gunther's pinpoint accuracy and Fatu's explosive offense would leave their opponents with little openings for defense. There is a lot of unpredictability in the ring between Fatu's wild and flamboyant flair and Gunther's severe controlled approach. When these two guys square up in the ring, their egos would clash, resulting in thrilling moments of technical expertise, brutal brawling, and physical power. Dominance of the mind in the ring. Gunther, like Reigns, has a dominating mental style that stresses control and discipline. Since Fatu could play the part of the more defiant enforcer, while still learning to control his emotions, he would be an ideal mentor for Gunther. When combined, they provide a danger that combines anarchy with strategic violence. Perspective plots conflict at the Intercontinental Championship. Given Gunther's continued reign as Intercontinental Champion, there may be a scenario in which Fatu assists Gunther in making public defenses of his championship. After that, they may cement their status as an unbeatable pair by claiming a chance at the WWE Tag Team Championships while riding high on their triumphs. An affront to the family tree. Although Gunther may not be involved at the beginning,